Hi there, welcome to Nepi Invest and welcome to the stock of the day. Bhagwan Marine, ticker BWN. This company is a recent listing on the ASX and it does feel a bit of a void because there was another company called MMA Offshore and that company was acquired quite cheaply to the ire of many of that company's investors or shareholders because the share price of that company or the chart of that company was in a beautiful uptrend, and that company kept releasing really good positive trading updates. And then all of a sudden, someone wants to acquire them, and the management just gave in, sold it for cheap. And funny enough, this company, in a way, is filling that void. So, on the morning of December 6, 2024, Bhagwan Marine released a trading update, and the market liked it. The market liked it a lot. Share price up 25%. So what I'll do is I'll have a look at that trading update from Bhagwan Marine. They didn't call it trading update. In fact, the title was a little bit different, but just from the title, you knew it was going to be positive. Now, what does Bhagwan Marine do? They're all about boats. All about boats. So sort of like offshore services, port services, subsea services, commercial diving, civil construction, project management type of company, but they do own a fair few boats. In fact, you can go to their website and go through all their vessels. So crew transfer vessels, dive support vessels, flat top barges, landing craft, multi-cats, tugs, utility vessels. So in a way, it is like MMA Offshore. Okay, so let's have a look at this particular trading update the company did release. Now, before I do that, so this company did list on the ASX. I'm going to go back 1 year. They listed in July 2024. Now, when a company does list, I do like to have a look at the company's prospectus. In this case, Bhagwan Marine's prospectus was 212 pages. And the thing I look at is, or one of the things I look at, not the only thing, is the company business overview. Now, not only do companies provide the business overview, they also provide industry overviews. So if you want more detail in what this company does, you can go to the website or just go to their prospectus, because a really good introduction to the company, go through the business, the history of the company. So here they have a timeline of history going all the way back to 1985. They also have where they do operate, their operating locations, so all around Australia. Looks like maybe, I was going to say maybe overseas, but no. And they also will have a list of their boats, have their overview of their service offerings, but they should have a pretty good list of their boats, I would assume, somewhere down here. Talk about their employees. At some point, they'll talk about their management as well. And here it is, their vessel fleet. So you go through how many fleet or vessels they do have. Now, this was back in July. The value of their vehicles as well, and what type of vehicles they are. So, for instance, dive support vessels, they have 2 of those vehicles. Tugboats, they have 13 tugboats, 7 multi-cats, 11 utility vessels, and 13 barges. So overall, this company has about 70 vehicles, and it keeps on going on. So you get a really good overview of not only the company, you also get an overview of the industry, which is a little bit down. Which probably is the next, if we keep on going. Here we go, industry overview. And I really like the industry overview because you can learn a lot about an industry just through a company's prospectus. Now, the company did release results. Now, another thing I should mention, in prospectus, a company will give their forecast for the next financial year, in this case, financial year 24. And if you do have a look at the company's results, they beat their guidance. They beat their prospectus. Where is it? Here it is, this page right here, page 9. So revenue of $303 million, 4% above prospectus forecast, EBITDA 6% above prospectus forecast, and that's about it. So net cash from operations, 29 million, net debt of 65.1 million. This company had a market cap of about 150 million before today's announcement. So before today's announcements and on the back of financial year 24 results, this company actually looked pretty good value. Okay, so let's have a look at the announcement that did draw a bit of interest in the market. Share price up 25%. In fact, I haven't even opened up this particular announcement just yet. So it's titled Bhagwan Marine anticipates strong first half 25 earnings growth. Now, obviously, with the share price up 25%, this surprised the market. And that is the power of any sort of positive trading update, even negative trading update. It will surprise the market. And that's why sometimes you will see the share price move a fair bit. Okay, so they started off fairly positive. The title is really positive, and they just mentioned in the first paragraph, they're pleased to provide a trading update following strong demand within the company's core business and the successful commercial closeout of a large-scale decommissioning project. They anticipate pro forma EBITDA for the first half to be in the range of 26 to 28 million, about 26 to 36% increase on the prior corresponding period. That's the only guidance they gave. A pretty nice increase in pro forma EBITDA. And then there's a bit of commentary from the managing director, Louis Kenikoski. And, have a read of that if you really, really want to. So typically, and a lot of times, what you'll see is a really positive announcement is very short. And this is another case where almost the whole announcement fits on one page. I have seen some really positive announcements only be one line long, because that's all you need. You don't need to juice up the announcement, market the announcement. All you need is to give that substance to the investors, to the market, and the market will react on that. So don't be wary when a company might release a one-line announcement, particularly if it's a strong announcement, like a profit upgrade or anything like that. Okay, so pretty good update from Bhagwan Marine, and the markets liked it. Now, last thing I'm going to do is have a look at the chart. Now, I have a feeling in TradingView, there was a company with a ticker code BWN, and for some reason they can't distinguish between the old company with the ticker code and the new company. That's why you have a chart like this. So let's have a look at CommSec, because CommSec will distinguish between those two companies. Anyway, so let's have a look at this chart. And this goes back to when it's listed. So it's only been listed for about 6 months. The other thing I should mention is I don't usually buy into IPOs unless they release the first results or the company releases a trading update, a positive trading update, or a profit upgrade. So the company has released their first results, and they did release this particular positive trading update. So I am willing to take a position in this company. Now, the most important thing about the chart is where the share price closed for the day, around about 70 cents. And 70 cents is a resistance level, because that is the share price this company got to on the second day, or actually third day of trading. So that was on the, do they have the dates here somewhere? I'm pretty sure they have the dates somewhere here. And I don't know what date that was. Oh, there it is, the 1st of August. The share price did get just above 70 cents for a brief period of time that day and the next few days. Share price then started to slip down. So little interest in the market. So there is a possibility that this particular trading update from Bhagwan Marine will increase awareness of this company among institutions, fund managers, and also retail investors like me. I definitely took notice of this, and that's why the share price has rallied. Will I take a trading position in Bhagwan? I will. I'm pretty sure I will, particularly if it gets above 70 cents and stays above that level. Okay, so a pretty good update from Bhagwan Marine. Chart is starting to look really interesting. If the share price gets above 70 cents, that means it's an all-time high for this company and things are moving in the right direction. The other thing I should just mention is the volume. Pretty good volume today. Second highest volume this company has seen in its trading days. And the record was the first day of trading, which is not unusual. So I'm liking the volume, liking the price action. Share price almost closed near the high of the day. That's also pretty good. Okay, so that's all I got for the stock of the day, Bhagwan Marine. It's been only on the ASX for about 6 months. Actually, less than 6 months. We're talking about 4 or 5 months. Yeah, so the end of July, 4 or 5 months. We'll say 4.5 months. Anyway, so a pretty good update from Bhagwan Marine, and looks like the company is moving in the right direction. So if you have any questions, any thoughts, leave those in the comment section of this video. Otherwise, I'm not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.